Emily Boo. I am a mum to one, a wife to one. I have ferrets, I have rats, and I am an alternative YouTuber. And today I'm gonna let you decide if you think I am a saint or a sinner. I'm scared. Don't let my mum see this, okay? Lust. Girl, where have you been? I would sit on Chris' motionless face if I could. And I am happily married. People don't believe I'm married because I don't wear a wedding ring. I don't like to wear rings. I go through phases of wearing rings. But I have been with my husband for 13 years. He does wear a ring. I don't. I have tattoo. We have matching tattoos. 7. Because when we first got together and we first said I love you, we were like, how much do you love me out of 10? And we would both go, 7. I guess you had to be there. I love that man to pieces. It's natural to find other people attractive. My partner is the only person I am coming home to at night. He's the only person I'm getting into bed with at night. He's my little spoon. I'm the big spoon. Well, now I'm technically the little spoon, but sometimes he wants to be the little spoon. And if I actually had the chance to sit on Mr. Motionless's face, would I take that up? I'd have to have a long, hard think about that. Is it worth it? I'd probably phone up my partner and be like, yo, Ben, I'm about to get some WAP. What are we gonna do? How this man has put up with me for 13 years, I will never know. We mess around and we joke, but in reality, we love each other so much. But we are human beings, and we are very open to the fact that we look at other people. I know in a heartbeat, if Brian Molko and I were standing next to each other, my partner would be gone. I know that. I have got no chance next to Brian Molko. Just as my partner's got no chance next to Chris Motionless. It's nature. But in reality, we're just lusting after the people. In reality, we are each other's halves to our whole. Life's like a box of chocolates. You can look at those chocks, but if you take a bite, that box is gonna be empty. Or whatever Forrest Gump said. Food, glorious food, hot butter and croissants, or however the song goes. I am a food stuffer, a buffet lover, and all you can eat connoisseur. So you wear a onesie, or you can go joggers because they have an expandable waist, but a onesie is great because there's just bagginess. But you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, you get 2 full plates of food, right? So you get not both together, no, you get one because you need that walk. So you go up, you get 1 full plate of food, you sit down, you eat that. You go up, you get your 2nd plate of food, you sit down, eat that, nom nom nom, have a little rest. You might have a drink, you sip your drink, you don't down it, that's where they get you. And then you go up for dessert. Trust, this works. This is my formula. The secret formula. You go up and get dessert after the 2nd plate. The sugar in the dessert expands your belly. Trust me, I've been to so many buffets. Get your dessert after the 2nd plate. And then you sit back down and you eat it. And then your belly is expanded enough that you can eat more food. And it's like a palate cleanser. Usually all you can eat buffets have, like, the food is stodgy and it's made to fill you up. But I love my food and I have worked on this routine for many a year. I can eat 1 or 2 more plates than you could before, and I'm gonna get my money's worth. I might even take a little Tupperware box and put some spring rolls in it to snack on the way home. Don't let my local buffet see this. You've made me want Chinese. Hold on, I'm seeing to see if my partner wants to go for an all-you-can-eat buffet later. Greed. Let's add a little bit of spice. I gotta say, this was when I was younger, okay? I would not do this now, but that's up to you. That's up to you to decide if I would do this now or not. When I was younger, I got into a relationship with a toxic person. Gotta laugh about it because I'll cry. And I did a lot of bad things. A lot of things that I definitely would not do now. Don't worry, there is a chair in hell waiting for me. It's got spikes on it. Hopefully it's got a footrest, but it's got spikes on it for sure. One of the things we did was steal from big shops. I'm not talking food. We weren't stealing food to eat because we were starving Marvin. I'm talking clothes, because we wanted to look cute. It was hair dye, makeup, clothes, thongs. Bitch, I can't even get in a thong now. Bridget Jones pants all the way. And then I got caught, and I've not stolen a thing since. Having your parents bail you out, or my dad bail me out of a police station. I think I was 15 or 16, and then my dad had to come and pick me up and give me the whole, and the police walked me around the cells to like give me the "this is where you'll end up if you continue on this path" chat. And do you know what? It freaking worked, because I never stole a thing after that. I'm far too fragile for jail. I will get murdered. But we did this for a long time, like a few years, up until I was about 16. We would regularly go and steal hair dye and makeup, because the greed in us, we had the money because I was working at 15, 16, but the greed in us, we just didn't want to pay for it. It was the, they've got it, I want it, I'm gonna take it. I would not do that now. Let me reiterate, I would not do that now. But, if there is a tray of free samples in Tesco and it says take one, I am gonna take 5. I don't think that's the same, but it kind of is the same, but I am taking 5. Sloth. I wouldn't say I'm lazy, but sometimes I'll hold in a cough or a sneeze because it's too much effort. Maybe I am lazy. I'm a procrastinator, so I'm just putting off the sneeze for another day. I think everything has a time to be done, and I need things to be done at their correct time. Does that make sense? Like, sorry everybody, I can't wash up today. It's not the time for washing up to be done. And it's... but this makes so much sense to me. Everything has a time, and it needs to be done during that time. I am the biggest procrastinator ever. I get overwhelmed very easily, and I do like to be by myself, and I do like to have lazy, stay under the blankets and not talk to anybody time. Do you have that? A day, or I don't even get a day. Just a couple of hours where no one talks to you. Then my work will ring me and like, bitch, can you come in and do some shifts? I want some time where no one talks to me, no one looks at me, no one asks me if anything's been done or if I have anything to do. I just want to be a lazy, slippery sloth slug forever. I could happily live by myself and never speak to anybody ever again, and live in my own filth. Not literal filth, but like clothes everywhere, cups and mugs everywhere. Just happy because it wasn't the time to do the washing up. But when it is time to do the washing up, all those cups will get washed. But right now is not the time. Does this make sense? I'm sure it doesn't, but to me it does. I'm kind of like a hamster. I do like a little bit of like, you know, you can tickle me, you can feed me, but then leave me alone. I want to hibernate. I want to be shh, night. But I do think I work kind of hard, so I deserve to be a little slothy hamster. So let me do it in peace. Look, I've even got a blanket right here, because even when I film videos, I like to just have comfort and be comfortable and slothy and lazy. Wrath. I try not to have hatred for anyone, because hatred is still an emotion. It's still energy that you are giving people, that you are giving someone. And I think true hatred and true like over someone is not giving them any piece of you. When you have wrath towards someone or something, you still have feeling and you still have emotion. Saying that, I despise one person that I used to know. I have like a few people that I dislike, but I have full wrath rage for one person. Someone who took something from me that I could never get back and left me with a lot of wounds that I am still trying to sellotape back together. But it's that damn cheap sellotape that keeps like ripping and you can't tear it with your teeth, and it's just, it just sticks together, and then you get your hair in it, and it's just taking so much longer than if I'd have just paid for good quality sellotape. But here I am. Me and my rubbish sellotape are doing our best. I'll get there, but I would push that person off a cliff in a heartbeat. But wrath is something that I try not to give out into the world, because holding that within me just hurts me, and I'm trying to set it free. The only wrath I want in my life is the PS2 game The Wrath of Cortex, because that game is top tier. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this one. I envy everyone. I envy my rats, because they are living the best life right now. They get to lounge about in a hammock all day. They're just like lounging about on their back. They get fed Weetos, the cereal. Like, they're just... I know they shouldn't have them. I can't help it. I am a feeder. They live their best life. I am so envious of my pets. On a serious note though, I do struggle with being envious of people, because I don't have any confidence. I have a strong disliking for myself. I do get envious of other people though, and it's something I am genuinely trying to work on, because it takes so much energy and I don't want to be that person. But it is difficult when you dislike yourself. And if I met myself in a nightclub, I'd throw a drink on her and tell her she looked like a punched lasagna. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It was pride that allegedly changed the angels into devils, so a bitch can't be proud of how far she's come. Another thing we've got to be shamed for. I love pride. Not that pride, I love that pride, but I think pride is something we should take pride in our hobbies, in our love, in our life. I felt proud of myself very recently. Like, this is not something I feel very often. I got stuck on a plateau on my platform for a very long time. 4 years to be exact. It's been 84 years. My main platform just did not grow. It was like every time I try to plant cress. It's supposed to be easy, but it just doesn't go anywhere. I thought about giving up so many times, but I didn't. I soldiered on through. I took more pride in what I was doing. I put more love and put more of myself into my work, and that has helped me get over that hump. Only slightly, but the fact that I am over that hump gives me so much pride in myself that I don't think I could have done it if I didn't believe in myself. I mean, this confidence will wear off by tomorrow, but for right now, I am so proud that I did it. Yay me! I'm so proud of how I still got up on those sad, lonely, sweaty days, still made inappropriate jokes, I still sat in front of this camera when I felt like rubbish, and I'm still here doing what I love. And that is something I am so proud of myself for. I don't think taking pride in yourself is something that should be a sin. Life is too short. Take pride in yourself, because God is going to judge you either way. So guys, which way am I going? Am I a saint or am I a sinner? You decide.